Margaret Tone News, take 2. It's a parsley juice video that I was making, which got ruined, so I had to start over, no problem. I love starting over. It just thrills me to no end. Anyway, yeah, it's chewy. The parsley is really thick. With my omega juicer, which has, it's not touching any metal parts. Yeah, and I'm starting to get really high from this juice, so now I'm starting to have a hard time concentrating, but I'm still gonna keep forging ahead. So, yeah, I juiced, I think, 4 huge bunches of parsley today and 2 apples. That ought to clean me out. I think I was just saying, I don't know what I was saying. I'm just like, you just have to try this. You get the omega juicer, which is like $400, right? No problem. I don't know if I ever made a credit video to teach you how to use, how to make your credit really good. So if you have to buy something on credit, yeah, I spent a long time working on that. But if you have a hard time with paying $400, I'll make a video on how to build your credit, which is what I did, and then you can just get a fresh credit card and buy your juicer, and get one of those credit cards that has no interest for 18 months, and then, excuse me, if you spread out $400 over 18 months, that's not so terrible. Oh. So, anyway, this really does wonders for my health. It helps all of my organs be relieved of their burden, if you want to know what I mean. Jelly bean? Yeah, don't eat jelly beans. That's a bad idea. But seriously, I get a little bit high from this juice, which is okay, probably just because my liver is, suddenly throwing out toxins. Yeah, probably all the pharmaceuticals I've taken over my entire life. From childhood on, antibiotics, shots. We used to get shots in school. You'd just go along your day and you'd be like, la la la, and all of a sudden the kids are like, oh, we're getting a shot at 3 o'clock. I'm like, oh my God, they're poisoning us again. I was like, wow, take the poison or you will be punished. We had absolutely no choice in the matter. Line up and get stabbed, man. That was it. So I just think the bottom line is, even if you didn't have to go through that kind of suffering with public school or any school whatsoever, you're full of toxins, according to the medical medium, and I pretty much already knew that. So what I love about medical medium is a lot of the stuff he says I already knew myself. But the fun part is that he says a lot of stuff that I didn't know, which is like, wow, finally somebody knows something fresh and new. Love it. It's really, really refreshing. And yeah, I watched my dad die of the Atkins diet. It was shocking. He really believed in that Atkins diet. No matter, I guess it's like a cult, you just keep believing no matter what the reality is. The reality was his skin was just covered in moles. He was overweight, had no energy, depressed. That is, the keto diet is the Atkins diet wrapped in a brand new package and throw in a few vegetables and away you go. Um, Dad was, you know, on that Atkins diet, and he was on it for probably 35 years. On and off, on and off, on and off. And boy, it was a disaster. We went to lunch, and he got himself a chicken. That was what he ate for lunch, is a whole entire chicken. So, yeah. Anyway, the point is that he could never stay on that diet, and the medical medium explains that. It's like, you know, you can't really stay on it, and he couldn't. So that's the story of Dad and his Atkins diet. Bummer. Oh. Extra crispy on that sip. Whoa. Man, I'm going to take a nap after this, I think. It's just me detoxing, you know? The goal is for me to stop being fat, because, you know, I've been fat for a long time, and I'm just so tired of it. It's just brutal. Brutal and nightmare to be fat. And, the goal is for me to have energy to live a better life. So here I am in the process with my parsley apple today. I forgot to put the ginger in because it's hot out today and I'm not thinking very well. I think I know what happened. Somehow when I was mixing it, I didn't get all that apple like down to the bottom. Okay, well, I doubt I'm inspiring anybody to want to drink this now. That was the goal of the video, to show you how great it is. This is great stuff. I mean, look at the color. It's like the color of a beautiful emerald. Really? How could you not want this? And plus, you're skipping the middleman. I used to eat meat a lot, but I don't miss it. I feel so liberated. Yeah. I stopped eating pork when I was 16, I think. Yeah, 16. Because I went to school and it turned out they were dissecting unborn pigs. They were ripped from their mother's womb, and we had to dissect them. They were super tiny. They were like maybe that big, and boy howdy, I couldn't do it. I thought, okay, I'll get through this, you know, I'll make my neighbor do it for me, right? He, you know, I was like, I knew I'd pair with a boy and he'll do the work, right? And lo and behold, he was so excited. He couldn't wait to dig into that poor thing. And I was like, you do all of it and I will just, and I was standing there and I just couldn't even be in there. I ran down the hall, crying my brains out, and never went back. I told my teacher, I can't do this, it's wrong, and I'm not going to do it. They stole those babies from his mother, and I am not doing it. So she gave me an F for the last 2 weeks because I refused to go. And I said, fine, give me my F. I don't want to do, you know, this creepiness to this unborn baby pig. I guess, I don't know what you call it. If it's not, you know, still in its mom's belly, you know, it was never born. I guess it was a kidnapped pig. And so after that, I never ate pork ever again. And I never really thought of it as pork ever again either. I just thought of it was a, you know, poor tortured animal kidnapped and murdered. So I was like, no, I told my mom I'm not eating pork, never again. And then I kept eating meat for the rest of the meat. I don't know why that happened, but it was just so up close with the pig. It was like, wow. And then it turns out from medical medium, that is the one meat that he lists. Do not eat pork. It's on his no-no list. Because apparently he says it takes 16 hours for you to digest pork if your guts are healthy. And I was like, oh, in other words, never. You know, I mean, yeah, my guts are not healthy. Excuse me. Oh my God. Anyway. So, I don't know. It was, I don't know, I listened to Medical Medium's pet show. It was a podcaster. Something, maybe it was the other one, SoundCloud. Maybe it was SoundCloud, I don't know. But it was a pet. He was talking about his pets, and he was saying that humans have 7 different types of hydrochloric acid in their stomachs, and dogs have 40 different types. And he said that's why it's so easy for them to digest meat. Or socks. So that day I just said, oh, okay, I won't eat meat then, because I'm not a dog. Simple, easy. And then I noticed that week after I just bagged the meat, I was like, oh my God. I mean, I ditched it, not bagged it. I was like, goodbye, meat. You're not my friend. Well, you were my friend once until somebody killed you, but anyway, that week I just felt like, wow, I don't feel like I felt the absence of the presence of those animals that I was eating. Jeez, that was horrible. But I didn't know any better, you know. Yeah. I kind of feel like a fish in a tank. Even, yeah, that even reminds me of that crab. I took a video of a crab. I don't know, I should publish it. I don't even know where it is. But the crab was really trying to get out of the tank. And you could see the intelligence. I mean, he was like, he had his claw, and he was like, so carefully, and then he like just with all of his inner whatever, he grabbed onto the side, and then he was pulling himself up with such purpose. And I thought, oh my gosh, look around, this whole where is he gonna go? You know, he has a sense that he doesn't belong there. But if he ever did manage to get out of the tank, which he won't, you know, and I kind of thought about that, and I thought, wow, is that what I'm doing? Should I just say, I'll just eat pork, who cares? I'll never get out of the tank anyway. Is that how it really is? I don't know. But if that's how it was for the crab, and I've often thought that, you know, when I would go to a restaurant or something and I would see the fish tank, I always thought, why do humans do that to fish? And I thought, well, it must be because someone else is doing that to humans, right? That we're getting it from somewhere, that it's okay to take another species and trap them in a box. We even do it to our own species. And I thought, where did that come from? That's a good question. Oh, my neck is feeling great. Anyway, yeah. Well, what can I say? Thank you for watching Margaret Tone News, and yeah, I hope you do try to claw your way out of the tank. This is horrible. I am going to publish it. And you know what? Hopefully it will inspire someone, despite all odds, to go ahead and drink parsley juice. I mean, I have lost quite a lot of weight doing this. So, I was a big fatty in my opinion. And mind you, I can't get super fat because I tried that once and I almost died. So, yeah, I think I managed to get up to like 210 or God forbid. I actually quit weighing myself after I got past 200 because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. And then I almost died. I woke up one night and I couldn't get any air because my stomach was so fat that it was crushing me, was my understanding of it. And I'm sure someone has a better grip on what happened to me, but that was the experience I had, is that I woke up and I was just going, I couldn't get any air. I was like, and nothing was going in. It was horrible. So then I was kind of hovering around 190 for a while, and then a couple years ago, or a year, I don't know, I just decided I would never lose 50 pounds. And I think I was right, so I decided to lose 5 pounds, and now it's working. My last 5-pound success story was 165. So now I'm working on getting to 160. I'm only losing 5 pounds. That's all I'm doing. Simply nothing more to think about other than that, which makes it easier for me and doable. So that is the one thing that even if we don't claw our way out of the tank, at least while we're in the tank, we won't be having to carry around an extra however many pounds that you're carrying. It doesn't really matter to me how many it is. It's like too much is too much. And thank God, I thought, God, I must have been on here for 45 minutes. Okay. Thank you for watching Margaret Tone News. See, the laughter, you know, it's the fun part, you know. It makes me feel good. That's the point of this. I could eat chicken, but it doesn't make me feel like the euphoria, the hope. I think that, there's some Bible people that have gone this route. There's some black people that have gone this route. You can take your thing, whatever you are, if you're like really into being a black person, or you're really into being a Bible person, or trying to think of other groups, but whatever your group might be, firemen. Yeah. I saw some, they did a vegan thing for the firemen, and they all kind of went in as a group. And that's really fun when that happens, because then each person in the group can kind of say, here's what I did. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to say, to save you from, you have no idea how long it took me to choose a juicer. I mean, every little step that I made was at least a week on the computer researching stuff. The juicer, I was on there, I was like, should I get this juicer? Should I get that juicer? And then I'm watching all these different YouTube videos and blah, 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 blah. It was just horrible. And now, thank God, I have Medical Medium, because I don't have to do tons and tons of research anymore. I just pop on his medicalmedium.com and go to supplements or kitchen tools, and he has screened out all the toxic stuff, all the stuff that's trickery, or, all the supplements that you don't even need, like copper. You don't even need copper as a supplement. Carnitine, I think it is. Carnitine or carnosine, or maybe both of them. I went through the process of trying all those supplements. I tried, it was either carnitine or carnosine. I think it was carnitine. I felt so bad. It was shocking. It was truly an incredible thing how bad I felt from that. And I remember one day he was talking, the medical medium was talking about, he said carnitine is like a bomb in your system. It's just a devastating thing for your whole body. And I thought, oh, I'm walking proof of that. I tried that. I tried SAM-E. I can't remember. I think I might have felt like I was walking on the moon or some other weird thing. It was horrible, whatever it was. The SAM-E supplement. Yeah, I literally tried every single vitamin C in at Super Supplements. I tried all of them. And none of them did me any good. I could feel the fact that they were just going from here into the toilet. Just shoot straight down, do not pass go, don't absorb into any tissues, nothing. And then I found Medical Medium, and he has 2 vitamin C's on his supplement page that aren't even on. Why am I so dark? Hello. So annoying. And now there's a fly. Another massively imperfect video from Margaret Tone News. One day I will get it together. Oh my gosh. So anyway, his 2 vitamin C's were not either one of those. Neither one of those were in the Super Supplement store, the ones that I tried all their vitamin C's. So I tried both of his, and they both work. That's the thing about Medical Medium, is every single thing that I've tried of his works. Everything. Not like 90%, 99.99. No, it's everything. Wow. So that's why I'm doing this Parsley Juice video. And I polished off. This was full of apple juice. And this was, I think, halfway full of parsley juice. I drank all that. I'm really trying. And I want to share it with you because I don't want you to have to spend a week on the computer digging through all this juicers and going, oh, do I want a centrifugal juicer? Do I want this juicer, that brand, this, and making all the phone calls and watching all the videos? No, that's just one component of making this. Excuse me. And then there's the apple saga. I had to figure out how to make the apples. You know, I tried Red Delicious, and I thought, well, if I put them in the fridge, and then I do the ginger with the Red Delicious. No. Red Delicious doesn't work when you're trying to use this juicer here. This Omega juicer. Just don't even bother with those. You have to have Pink Ladies, Fuji's. I don't even think Brayburns are hard enough. Fuji's are hard enough, and my brain isn't working today. So annoying. Honey Crisp. Thank you. Yeah, those 3 apples will work. So, yeah. And I'm not going to sit here yammering on about the benefits of parsley and apples. I mean, come on. You can find that anywhere, and obviously parsley is a green. I mean, it's really super nutritious. Oh, I will tell you one thing about it. I got my iron levels checked after I'd been vegan for, I don't know how long I was a vegan, but it was a long time, 4 months, 6 months. And I had been doing, look at this pulp. Smells very like a lawnmower. My iron levels were great, better than ever. And I think it's because the parsley is full of iron. So that means I saved money on not buying iron supplements. I don't have to pay. And the only iron supplement I ever found that worked was the Prawn Organic Iron. And that is like $40 for a tiny little bottle. So it pays for itself. How much are you going to spend on your diabetes medication, man? Because that's what pork does. If you don't really care about the baby pigs, care about yourself. Oh, that's another thing that's very important. If you're going to do this kind of hardcore juicing, you know, if you want to, I think it's Linus Pauling who does Gabriel Cousins. I'm name dropping on purpose because there's a level. I mean, vegan can be literally, as they say on YouTube, potato chips and beer is vegan, right? You know, I mean, you can take it to a level where you start healing. And you have to be careful and cautious if you're on diabetes medication and you're going to do parsley juice every day and your diabetes starts to heal. You want to monitor it so you're not end up taking medication for something that you no longer have. Okay? Always listen to your doctor, though. Okay? If you don't have diabetes anymore because you've been doing parsley juice and your doctor says, that's too bad, you still have to take the medication. Well, you damn well better take it then. Thank you for watching Margaret Tone News. Mwah. I'm so thrilled to have you here at my channel. You have no idea. Yes! Thank you for watching Margaret Tone News. From the bottom of my heart, sincerity, I hope that you enjoyed it, even if you only enjoyed, like, on the Mohs scale, if it was only a 5 out of 100, you hated 95%, but you loved 5, and it's going to change your life, because now you're going to start doing the parsley juice. I've done my job. Thank you.